Hey, so I'm not sure how y'all felt about the first one, but I'm going to tell you right now, surprisingly, I really enjoyed this one. Let's jump into my review of the new film, Pet Sematary, Bloodlines. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the new film, Pet Sematary, Bloodlines, which is going to be premiering at Fantastic Fest 2023, September 23rd, and then will be releasing on Paramount Plus October 6th. So this is the sequel, this is the prequel to the Pet Sematary film of 2019. And yes, this is based on the novel by Stephen King, which that novel came out in 1983, I think the date is, I saw when I looked it up. But nonetheless, people were sort of mixed feelings with the Pet Sematary of 2019. I think I was very meh about it. So my expectations coming to this was kind of meh too. But I'm going to tell you that I really enjoyed this one. This one truly did a lot of things that I liked. I'm obviously going to talk about it. But nonetheless, I think all around as a film, I just had a good time. I think this film did a lot of good things. And whether you have never seen Pet Sematary of 2019 or whether you have, I definitely think you should check this out. I actually think you can watch this and maybe then go into, again, this is a prequel. So this will be the events that led up into the Pet Sematary of 2019. This one is set back in 1969. So this is 50 years before the Pet Sematary of 2019 film. And it is about, it's sort of Jud's origin story. And Jud, played by Jackson White here. I just want to start off by saying, as our lead, Jud was, I guess it was kind of, it makes sense to really get this well-rounded story in terms of why everything happened in Pet Sematary, about this this demonic presence and how this sort of carried along within the I was gonna call it the bloodline, but within like the family here. So that was cool. But I also really do want to talk about some of the standouts, some other standouts in terms of acting here. I thought that Forrest Goodluck as Manny was just flat out fantastic. Isabella LeBlanc as Donna, I thought she was just amazing. And truly my favorite character is Timmy, played by Jack Mulheron, who, I'm going to tell you, this very almost a enigma of a character, keeps you on edge the entire time. Timmy is one to keep, not only just the performance to keep eyes on, but you gotta pay close attention to this character, because kind of just pops up out of nowhere. Oh, and when he does, things go south really quick. But yeah, this film was surprisingly good and entertaining. I love the set locations. I love the brutality in the film, the gore. It was very creepy. I thought they did a really good job on like the low light stuff. So the cinematography I thought was like really good. And in combination with the sound mixing, because when you talk about creating this atmospheric horror, the combination of the cinematography, the location, and then the sound just really made things feel so eerie all the time. And with that, there was good jump scares, but overall, it was just creepy the entire time. You just kind of was on edge. And I mentioned characters like Timmy just really has you looking over your shoulder every scene here. So, I will say, like, the ending of the film wasn't totally a home run, but it definitely left possibilities for future films without getting to the finish line of the 2019 film. I think there's gaps in between, what else they can do here. I'm not going to kind of tell you what happened, but let's just say that we obviously know, especially with the sequel or whatever, that Jud is alive. So what else did Jud do before he actually, got out of Dodge here? But, in this film, it's just about just Jud and just discovering the local cemetery, and then just how the dead can live again, and with this understanding like the family history and sort of just this presence that carries wherever he sort of goes and whatnot, and like this family legacy, and this connection between his childhood friends, and now they got this ancient evil coming through and how it can attach to things, and this whole town of Ludlow is just basically the fostering grounds for all bad things. Like, you know, if you have an opportunity to not go to this town, don't. Because when you do, bad things happen. So, like, you know, all jokes aside, it is the establishment of just Jude and wanting to get out of his town for all of the maturing reasons, plus because of this ancient evil that seems to be everywhere that he goes, you know. And then again, this starts to we start to understand, you know, how the cemetery, the relevance of the cemetery, and also how this sort of thing that's been buried in the cemetery haunts his family legacy, and it connects with his family through bloodlines, and ultimately from himself to his childhood friends and anybody who else gets involved. So, you know, with that being said, like, there's not a lot of substance in terms of why the evil is what the evil is, but nonetheless, there's the evil, and folks are very much aware that folks aren't acting like themselves, and that folks aren't who they are, and also folks aren't dying when they should have died. You know, it's very much the fact that people can live again. So reanimation, as we call it here. But with that being said, like, again, I enjoyed this film. I think, you know, plot alone, there was good acting, there was interesting characters, but truly the standout was the cinematography, the sound mixing, just the production really put this film together. I enjoyed this film. It's certainly worth for watching. Again, you can check it out on Paramount Plus October 6th, or if you are at Fantastic Fest, you can check it out September 23rd. Go check it out, folks. Get in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about it when you do. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews very soon.
I